Alrighty guys, as you can see, I found a chicken. I've been out walking the perimeter of my yard, just seeing what's up and seeing if things are happening, and I figured it was about time for this other little darker kind of start coming up. And yeah, so just sitting here, I've looked out, see another one up there. Well, I can show you. That's what I was talking about, sitting in position and looking, and you might find another one. See this fella? They're only about 5 feet apart. And as far as things that are in bloom, easily identifiable plants, here's phlox, and it's definitely something that you'll spot. It's got that beautiful little purple flower and kind of easily identifiable petals and such. And yeah, these chickens were found under beech trees. Beech got that really slick bark and those kind of mossy, I'm not exactly sure what this is called, forgive me for that, but they get these like, it's kind of like a mossy type deal on them. And they've just started to bud out up top. But yeah, these chickens were found under beech trees, and there's a large maple right there, an old maple. But so that whole thing about them having to be under elm trees, that's not entirely true. So we're out just taking a little stroll since I just found those other 2 chickens. This is another easily identifiable plant that's up around the same time. This is nettle, and the bees love it. See, he's got a bumbler over there on it. And this is another thing I want to show you. It's quite a treat. It's a big old ash tree. Look at this thing. It's a monster. The emerald ash borer wiped loads and loads of them out in our area. So we don't have any other ash around this tree. We're trying to preserve it for as long as we can. And if I put my arms around this dude, yeah, I can barely reach around it. I don't even know if I can reach around it. So it's quite impressive. And the other day when I was talking, you recall what I said about the Mayapples getting much larger when we start finding those bigger chickens. And look here, look how tall those are. Some big guys. So, like I was talking before about how when you see the Mayapple, it's a good sign you're in the right area. Also, when hickory chickens are starting to pop up, little ferns are starting to get their fiddleheads. Obviously, they were much smaller when we were out looking for chickens the other day, but this is the 2nd week of April, and we found those 2 black ones, and this is about the size the ferns are in my area. Alrighty, another thing that's up in bloom, or up in the woods this time, is golden seal. So we got some violets here, finally bloomed out. This is golden seal. And it's got, or yellow root, as a lot of us hill folks say, but it's got a lot of medicinal properties too. And it's frequently, I mean, almost always, I've seen it up whenever those bigger, darker hickory chickens are up. And it's growing in a little patch. So I'm down in the bottoms looking for a few hickory chickens. And yeah, this is another type of fern, I believe. I'm really not sure. I haven't ID'd this one yet. Well, I think I have. It's just been years. It's a type of fern, no doubt. Looks like it anyway. But yeah, I notice when I'm out looking for those medium-sized hickory chickens that it's always up about 7 or 8 inches off the ground. And the leaves are about, you know, the adult ones are about the spread of my hand. And also, if you look up in the maple trees, they start to have their little pink and green immature seeds. So if you start finding those, you know you're in the right area at the right time. Yeah, and this is what the leaves on the trees are starting to look like, kind of like what size they are. It's about the size of $1/2, this little maple leaf. And the tulip poplar are about the same. See, trees are just greening out up on the hill. And the red buds are in bloom right now. And the cherry trees are in bloom. This is the fresh little tulip poplars, what they look like. And this right here's a mulberry. Just so you get an idea what the budding out looks like. And that tree up behind it, that's an oak. As you can see, they're starting to really turn their green on too. Alrighty folks, that's going to do it for me. Very informal video, but I wanted to just jump out here and get something out for you so you could see the progression. It happens very fast in the spring. You know, the woods are coming alive and things are growing, and it just a matter of a couple days makes a huge difference in the woods and which chickens are coming up. But anyway, I'm going to get going. You guys take care of yourselves. Thanks for stopping by, and happy hunting, guys.